Welcome to the part 2 of American Literature and Introduction. This lecture begins from American Literature of Revolutionary Age. Literature of this era was revolutionary and political in nature. It began with the publication of Common Sense by Thomas Paine. Common Sense was a pamphlet which ignited the fire of revolution for independence in America. It inspired people of these 13 colonies to fight against the Britishers and stop paying taxes without proper representation of people in the governance. The concept of American dream is laid in this era wherein liberalist thought of political equality for everyone became the slogan of the age. It was in this era we get Benjamin Franklin's famous autobiography, which records his successes and failures as an individual. Declaration of Independence by Thomas Jefferson was adopted by the Continental Congress on 4th of July 1776 during the War of Independence. Charles Brown, Washington Irving, and James Cooper were other prominent writers of this age. The literature produced during 1820 and 1860 is called Romantic Age of American literature. This movement was reaction against rationalism. Those who believed in Romantic movement believed that it is not through rationality rather than by going close to nature that man can express himself better. The writers of this age include Emerson, Thoreau, Melville. It was a period of awakening in Americans of their potential, and writers wished to break free from English models. This period in America is technically known as Transcendentalism, which means spiritual reality. They believed that what we see around is not real. Reality is not out there. It is inside human beings. These writers had read many translated Indian scriptures and religious texts and were influenced from the idea of soul as the only reality. This movement called Transcendentalism was against any organized religion that claimed to set rules to find God. For them, religion is a very subjective experience and God can be known only through intuitions and emotions. Prominent writer was Ralph Emerson, who in his path-breaking essay Nature and Self-Reliance reacted against rigid rules of worshipping God and gave this slogan, "To look within means consult your own conscience." Thoreau tested this theory of transcendentalism by practically discarding all luxuries and living at Walden Pond in a peaceful hut for more than 2 years. His book, Walden or Living in Woods, is a book of self-discovery claiming independence from all worldly attachments. Thoreau in his civil disobedience gave a theory of passive resistance that inspired many world leaders like Mahatma Gandhi. The period from 1820 to 1860 is also known as American Renaissance because during this period, American writers stopped following Britisher models and started writing in their own tradition, exploring native myths. Walt Whitman wrote Leaves of Grass, an anthology of poems which contained Song of Myself, advocating individualism and reaction against English style of writing. And he wrote in free verse. In fiction, Nathaniel Hawthorne, Herman Melville, and Edgar Allan Poe were prominent names. They wrote romances, larger-than-life heroes pitted against some unknowable fate, growing out of deepest layer of self. According to an outline of American literature, one reason for their writing the romance, exploring the self, is absence of settled life in America like other traditional societies. Unlike England, American novelists faced with the history of strife and revolution, a geography of vast wilderness and classless democratic society as more and more immigrants came to settle in America. Edgar Allan Poe invented detective fiction. Many of the stories have gloomy characters who do not like to socialize. Moreover, these stories had gothic settings. Due to industrialization, people felt forced to work at cheap wages. Their life deteriorated and became miserable. On the other hand, the richer became richer. The rich became richer. The writers of this age focused on presenting the real pictures of life in literature. Mark Twain, Harriet Beecher Stowe, Henry James were prominent names who focused on presenting life with all its negatives. It was a reaction against Romanticism. Many writers wrote on slavery also. In 1865, slavery was abolished. Mark Twain, in The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, describes the life of a problem boy, and in Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, he concentrates on Tom's friend Huck, who assists a black slave on his journey. He wrote in American dialect. Harriet Beecher Stowe, author of Uncle Tom's Cabin, fought against slavery. Henry James wrote psychological novels and compared different cultures. His most famous works include What Maisie Knew, Turn of the Screw, and Daisy Miller. The 1890s saw the rise of naturalism, an extreme form of realism coined by Émile Zola. Writers portrayed people in extreme life situations like poverty, prostitution, and described their real behavior. Their books are full of dirty environments, poor neighborhoods, prostitutes, drunks, crime, and illiteracy. Stephen Crane, Jack London, Upton Sinclair were the prominent writers. Modern American literature. In the early 20th century, many writers started experimenting with the content and the form. Some poets, like T.S. Eliot, focused on the depressive state of life, and E.E. Cummings played with form. Ezra Pound wrote cantos by invoking images in the minds of his reader. There comes another group of writers who were termed as Lost Generation by Gertrude Stein. These writers include Ernest Hemingway, F. Scott Fitzgerald, Gertrude Stein, John Passos, and William Faulkner. These writers wrote on how modern generation does not find any excitement in their lives and feel alienated from the world. Ernest Hemingway was perhaps the most representative of his age. His Old Man and the Sea is about man's struggle with the natural world, and his The Farewell to Arms is about death and destruction in war from which even soldiers wish to run away. F. Scott Fitzgerald, in his The Great Gatsby, focused on the boredom of high society in America. These writers criticized the American dream and proved it as a fantasy in their writing. Contemporary period in American literature. Writers of the second half of the 20th century followed their predecessors. New movements appeared, and there was a more involvement of ethnic writers after getting inspired from Harlem Renaissance. The topics ranged from revolt against the system to ethnic issues. In this period, new genres flourished like comic books, science fiction, and horror stories. J.D. Slinger, Tennessee Williams, Arthur Miller, Edward Albee were important writers. Tennessee Williams, in his Glass Menagerie, presents the disillusionment of the modern generation from all systems. In the 1950s, a group of authors emerged known as the Beat Generation. They refused to fit in the society, revolted against the establishment, experimented with drugs, and criticized consumerism. San Francisco became their center. Jack Kerouac and Allen Ginsberg are worth mentioning here. So this was all about American literature. Thank you so much for listening.